Good morning, everybody. How are we all on this wonderful Wednesday? I hope you are well. I hope you're all staying safe, fit and healthy. Hopefully a few of you will jump on and join me for this workout. So I will just wait a moment and see who joins us. I've got my pre-workout on the go here. I've already done a core workout with the members club this morning. So feeling I need this to keep me going. Good morning. Hi, Rose. So yeah, we're going to do a body weight strength and conditioning workout this morning. If you want to incorporate weights and you know how to, then please do so. Just go and grab them. But for round one, I would suggest you definitely just do everything body weight, and then we can, add in the weights in the later rounds if you so wish. We're going to do 3 rounds in total. So we'll use the first round as a bit of a warm-up round and to get used to the moves. Morning, Nyan. And then we'll use rounds 2 and 3 to really start focusing on building that strength in our muscles. So let me tell you the 5 moves we are going to do today. We're going to do squats, press-ups, lunges. I'm looking at my list over on the side there. Tricep press-ups, and we'll finish with a glute bridge. So we're going to be working quads, we're going to be working chest, shoulders, triceps, and our glutes. So it's a good full body workout. And of course, even though we're not specifically doing a core workout, your core will be engaged at all times, and you will therefore be getting a degree of core work going on as well. No worries, Nyan. It'll be in the group, and I'm going to add it to the live workouts unit as well. So easy to find by heading into the units area. Okay, so we're going to get on with it. We've got 50 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and then at the end of the 5 exercises, we've got a 40-second rest before we do it all again. Okay, so we're going to get started on squats. I'll get my timer going. 10 seconds. So squats, feet are just slightly wider than hip width apart, tummy pulled in, shoulders back and down, and we are going to move down into our squats. So do make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, that you're not allowing your knees to cave in or drop out to the sides. Keep that chest up and squeeze those glutes as you come to the top of the move. Just gradually warming ourselves up. You don't need to be dropping as low as I am if you can't do that. And if you need to make use of a chair, you can do so. So simply dropping your bottom gently onto a chair and then lifting up again. So as you're getting warm, hopefully you're dropping a little bit lower each time. 10 seconds. Just might be mindful of those toes. Make sure they're tracking over mindful of your knees. And rest. Yeah, make sure those knees are tracking over your toes and that your bottom is going back and out behind you, that you're not just dropping your chest forward. Okay, down to the floor for press-ups. I'm just going to swipe the comments away for a moment. Knees or toes, ladies, in 3, 2, 1. So with the press-ups, make sure your elbows are going back behind you at a roughly 45-degree angle, that they're not just splaying out to the sides. If you're finding that your shoulders are working more than your chest, then your positioning isn't quite right. So you need to give it a little tweak. Your chest should be going between your hands. Again, you may not be dropping as low as I am. That's absolutely fine. Drop as low as you can. And if you're on your knees like me, do make sure you keep your feet on the floor. I often see people lifting their toes off like this, and this is not good for your back. So keep your toes down on the floor and rest. Okay, back up onto your feet. We're going for lunges. Okay, so we're going to alternate side to side, and we're doing reverse lunges. So we're stepping back with each leg alternating. 3, 2, 1. So step, lunge, and step in. It's not about speed, it's about technique. So a nice big step behind you, further than you might think, and then pull in. Keep the feet at hip width apart as you step back. Keep your tummy pulled in, keep your chest up, and don't forget to breathe. If you're wobbling over slightly, it's probably because you're not holding your core tightly, or because your feet are not staying hip width apart. It's very tempting to try and put one foot directly behind the other, but that's when we wobble. Okay, and stop. Fantastic. Right, we're coming back down to the floor for tricep press-ups. So this time your hands are going to be directly below your shoulders. You'll definitely want to be on your knees for this one. And your elbows are going to brush your rib cage as you come down towards the floor. Ready? Go. So again, just drop as low as you can. This time your nose is going about 3 to 4 inches in front of your fingertips. So your fingertips should be pointing forwards. Your elbows should be rotated in towards your rib cage. And as you come down, your elbows should brush your rib cage. Again, keep your feet on the floor if you are doing this on your knees. And just go as low as you can. This is a challenging move, guys. So don't worry if you're not dropping very far. It's really, really tough move. 3, 2, 1. But it's fantastic for our triceps. Right, final move. Actually, we're back down on the floor, but on our backs to do a glute bridge. So lie yourselves down. Make sure your upper body is nice and relaxed. We're going to squeeze our hips up to the sky. Off we go. Just gently kiss the floor with your bottom as you come back down. Don't allow yourself to just drop without any control. Really squeeze those glutes at the top of the move. Make sure your pelvis is tucked under so that the bottom of your pelvis is pointing up towards the ceiling at the top of your move. And push those hips as high as you possibly can up towards your ceiling. We've got 10 more seconds here. Keep it going. Then we're going to get a reasonably long rest break before we do it all again. And rest. Come on up to standing. Have a quick drink if you need it, I do. And we're going to go back to our squats. Let me just see if any comments have come in. No. So we've got a full 40 seconds here, and then we'll get back on with it. Not sure who's still watching with me. Let me know how you're getting on if you're joining in. We've got 10 more seconds. And we're going to squat. So get yourselves back in position, feet just slightly wider than hip width apart, shoulders back and down, tummy in, off we go. So round 2, you're nice and warm now. You should be able to go lower than you did in round 1. But do remember, it's about your bottom going lower, not your chest. So often I see this. That is not a squat. We want to be going straight down like we're trying to sit down on a chair. So your bottom goes out and back behind you, and your chest stays up. We've got just over 10 seconds. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, it's back to the floor for press-ups. Full press-ups to work our chest. Get yourself down there. Hands are wider than chest width for this one. Ready? Off we go. So down towards the floor, taking your chest between your hands, straight down. Think about where your elbows are going. If they're going straight out to the sides of the room, you are not doing it quite right. So push those elbows back slightly. It's almost like they're going to the corners of the room. 20 seconds left. Wonderful work, guys. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And come back up to standing to do lunges. I'm going to leave the comments off the screen. I'll check them at the end, although, let's just see. Right, we'll keep them there for a moment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step back, lunge. Try and kiss the knee to the floor. Again, if you can't get that low, it doesn't matter. Just go as low as your body is able to. It's about getting the right technique though. So do make sure that this front leg, the knee is staying in front of your toes, that you can see your toes beyond your knee. If you're allowing your knee to push forwards, you're putting a lot of strain through your knee joint. 10 seconds more. Are you getting warm? I am. 3, 2, 1. And let's just make sure we're even. One more on that side. Okay. Tricep press ups. Down we go. If you can't manage the full 50 seconds on these, please don't worry. As I said earlier, they are a really challenging move. Hands directly below your shoulders. Off we go. So fingers pointing forwards, elbows brushing the rib cage. And keep those feet on the floor. Taking your nose in front of your fingertips. Keeping your eyes on the floor. Or looking to the floor, I should say. Over halfway. If you need to reduce your range of motion or you need to take a little breather part way through, please do. Less than 10 seconds now. Work at your level. 3, 2, 1. And give those arms a shake out. Oh, I've remembered we're back down on the floor, aren't we? For a glute bridge. Then we can stand up. Okay, get yourselves down there. Tuck that pelvis under. Make that lower body back glue to the floor. Off we go. Lift and lower. Remember, we're not dropping our bottom back down to the floor. We're controlling it and we're gently kissing the floor before we lift back up again. And don't forget to breathe. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Over halfway. You should be feeling this. We've got no weights involved other than the weight you are carrying on your body. But if you're working hard enough, if you're squeezing hard enough, you will definitely feel this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Okay, 40 seconds, and then we're going to do that one more time through, and then we'll stretch out. Of course, if you're watching this on replay and you want to do more than 3 rounds, or you've only got time to do 2 rounds, then by all means, switch it up, do what you need to do. Pause it now, rewind and repeat, or stop, fast forward to the cool down, and do make sure whatever you do, whether you're doing 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, that you stretch at the end. 3, 2, 1, squats. Those stretches at the end of workouts are as important as the workout itself. If we don't stretch out our muscles, they will stay in a contracted state and they won't work for us. We must allow our muscles to repair and recover. And that stretch at the end of each workout is part of that process. Rest is also part of that process. And eating the right foods are also part of that process. So it's not just about hitting it hard, it's about the full package. We've got just 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Relax and rest. We're going to go down to press ups. Down you come. Final time through if you're doing this live with me, or if you're just following exactly what we are doing. 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, I'm going to remind you of your technique. Think about where those elbows are going. Make sure your tummy is pulled in. Make sure you're dropping down in a nice straight line and that your chest is going between your hands. Keep those feet on the floor and just go as low as you can and at a speed that works for you. You might not be going as fast as I am. You might not be going as low as I am. You might be up on your toes. You might be absolutely bashing these out super quick. We are all different. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Everybody is at different levels, regardless of your age, your gender, your weight, your physique shape, any of that. We all have different strengths. Okay, lunges. Ready? Off we go. So this one again, reminding you of your technique. Make sure you are going 90 degrees. We're aiming for 90-90. So 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee on both legs. That is what you're aiming for. If you can't get that low, it doesn't matter. But you do need to make sure your chest is up, your tummy is pulled in, and that your knee at the front there is not pushing forward over your toes. 10 more seconds. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do one more that side, otherwise it'd be uneven. Right, we've got 2 more exercises. We've got tricep press-ups and glute bridge. Down you come. You should be feeling the glow. 3, 2, 1. Hands directly below your shoulders. Elbows are brushing that rib cage, remember. And if you need to take a mini pause, a mini break, please do. But do drop as low as you can and do as many as you can. Over halfway. Let's do this. Let's push through this pain. I'm feeling it too, guys. But this is where we make the change. Where our muscles react to what we're doing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Sorry, let's not get up. Let's roll onto our backs for glute bridges. This is it, your final push, your final 50 seconds of work. Whew. So again, get this positioning right. So I'm tucking my pelvis under, pulling that tummy in. Off we go. So do make sure you've got your positioning right before you start lifting your hips to the sky. If you've got the positioning wrong, you won't be working your glutes. So it's important that you focus on getting set up correctly before you start moving. Whew. I've got a real sweat on now and I'm feeling a bit breathless. Right then, just 10 more seconds. Squeeze those glutes, let's make the most of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Right, let's stay down on the floor. We'll do our glute stretch while we're here. So you're going to wrap one ankle over a knee and you're going to weave your hand through between your legs. The other hand comes around the outside and then you pull that knee in towards your chest, or pull that leg rather in towards your chest. And you should feel a lovely stretch on the glute of the leg that is closest to you. If you do need a little bit more, just straighten off that back leg and that will give you a bit of added resistance. This is doing enough for me today. Breathe as well while we're stretching. Take a few deep breaths, get some oxygen back in your system. Right, swap to the other side. Oh, this glute feels really tight. Whew. Take a few breaths here. Fantastic. Okay, come on up to sitting for me. We're going to do shoulders and triceps. So just sit however is comfortable for you. Take your arm across your body. Make sure your shoulder is away from your ear, down towards the floor. And pull your shoulder across your body, making sure you're holding onto the fleshy part of your arm. And then look over that shoulder if you need the extra stretch. Okay, switch sides. Same again, make sure the shoulder is away from the ear. Hold onto the fleshy part of the arm and really pull it across your body, but keep your torso nice and front facing, and then look over that shoulder. Fantastic. Okay, triceps while we're here as well. Definitely felt those, haven't we, this morning? So one arm behind your head. Try and keep your head as upright as you can. Don't let it just tip forward. And then walk the fingers on this arm you're stretching. Walk those fingers down your back. And you're using this hand to just pull the elbow in towards the head. So keep walking those fingertips down your back. Switch to the other side. Now you might find you're a bit achy tomorrow. It's perfectly normal if you've not done exercises like this for some time. Just redo these stretches if you feel you need to. Take yourself on a gentle walk, get the blood flowing around your body. And do make sure that you take on board good fuel, i.e. good nutrition, to fuel your body through these workouts. Okay, come on up to standing for me. 2 more stretches. We're going to do our quads. So knees together, the hip on the leg you're stretching is pushing forwards. And then you're going to push the foot of that leg into your hand, as though you're trying to push the foot to the floor, but your hand is resisting. Again, take a couple of deep breaths here. Hold on to something if you need to. Switch to the other side. Lovely. Right, one final stretch. We're going to stretch out our chest. So you can either put your hands in the lower portion of your spine or you can clasp them together, but you're going to pull your shoulders away from your neck down towards the floor behind you, and you're going to push your chest forward, and then you're going to look up towards the ceiling to really stretch out that chest. Okay, give everything a quick shake out. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out, in and out. One more. And then give yourself a round of applause for joining me, whether you're live or on replay. If you are watching this on replay, please post below that you are doing so. It's really useful for me to know that this is adding value to you. If it's not adding value to the group and people aren't using these workouts, then they will stop. It's as simple as that. I'm trying to think of things that are going to add value to you all. But if you guys don't make use of them, then obviously I feel as though that's not adding value. It's not what you want from the group. And I will therefore, stop doing them. So all the while that they are of value to you, I'm more than happy to jump on in and keep doing this. I know this is the first week of doing it, but it's going to be a regular feature. So hopefully it's something that you can enjoy, whether you're joining me live or on replay. But if you're doing this on replay, you need to tell me that you've done so that I know it is being watched and used, and then I know to carry on doing it for you. If there's any thoughts on the group, anything you'd like me to incorporate or remove or change, please do let me know. It is our group. I want to make sure that whatever we're doing in the group is adding value to you and providing you with what you are looking for from a health and fitness viewpoint. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you live in the group next Wednesday, if not before. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.